Welcome to the Rip It gameplay video. We have a 4-player game set up here. Note that the artwork is not complete and may be different in the final product. The goal of the game is to eat food and fart on other players. If you cause enough players to pass out, you win. Players will sit around a table with 2 empty seats. There's a deck of food at each seat, like a buffet. On a player's turn, they can take 2 actions, which could be eat or draw a food card, move to an empty seat, bump a player to an empty seat, or roll to fart. Throughout the game, players will draw food cards only from the food deck at their seat, then roll the dice to try to fart. If they roll a 5 or a 6, their fart succeeds. The farter counts up the numbers on the food cards in their hand, and players on their left and right lose points of air. Players keep track of their air with the air lost scoring mat. All players have a secret air card, which indicates how much air they have before they pass out. When victims lose air, they move their token down the mat. When the number of air on their card reaches the air on the mat, they pass out and come back in the game. The player that caused the pass out takes a red pass out card. The player that passes out loses a card.
I'm going to attempt a fart. Sweet! Okay.
Players will move seats throughout the game to get away from somebody, or to get next to somebody they want to unload on, or to get a good card in another seat. Players will gain object cards throughout the game. For instance, the match card counters a fart by lighting it on fire so it hurts the farter instead. The fan card blows a fart to somebody else. With the stink mine, a certain seat might blow up if a player sits there too long. There are over 25 different object cards, with every farting joke you can think of. Players will compete for 2 special forms of protection, the window seat and the gas mask. The window seat stays at the same location, while the gas mask moves with the player. Players with either have some protection from farts. Players can use card combinations also. For instance, if you have chips and salsa in your hand, you get a bonus. If you have all 5 colors in your hand, you also get a bonus. If a player happens to fart in real life while playing, it immediately counts as a fart in the game, without the need to roll. Eating burritos before the game is perfectly legal. Hey, that's not fair. But the biggest event in the game is the nuclear fart. If by chance your fart goes nuclear, it affects the whole table.
And guess what, guys? I'm going nuclear. No! Why did it end the video?
So how does the game end? When a player causes a pass out, they get a pass out card. When they have 3, they win. So that's how the game works. Enjoy.